Welcome back again, everybody, to another episode of Spacecraft 2. I'm, of course, the narrator, again, as always. I enjoy doing this. This is much better than what I used to do before, I think. So let's begin with our statement of the day. In today's episode, we're breaking the game. That's right, we're gonna break the game today. Alright, so as you all may know from Spacecraft 1, I know how to break the game using cyclic. There's an item called the block placer, and it allows you to duplicate items by stacking backpacks and then opening those backpacks. So we're gonna have to take a look at those. Now this is the machine that breaks the game. It's the cheapest machine ever. Now I have done a video on this subject previously, but I'll explain it again. So the way it works is by stacking unstackable items such as backpacks, which allows you to effectively put one item in 3 different backpacks at the same time, so thus you have 3 items. Okay, so there's 2 ways we're gonna be breaking the game today. Now, first one is pretty simple. It involves duplicating data chips. Very, very, very simple. We're gonna need an IO bus for this. Okay, now what we need to do is something a little bit ridiculous, and it might seem a little strange, but this is gonna really do the breaking of the game part. Because I said we were breaking the game, not just duplicating a bunch of items. Apparently our observatory is broken right now, so it's not even allowing me to do anything with it. But I know I will be able to do something with it once it fixes itself. I don't know when it's gonna fix itself. Maybe it's just because there's weather or something. But we're in the middle of the desert, so it doesn't really affect us. And we're above the weather, like literally. There's no clouds in the way of us and the sky. So I'm not sure why that would happen. Anyway, time to do the fun stuff. We need 6 tin ingots, I just now realized. So, yeah, we made these a while ago, didn't we? We haven't even used them at all. Like, the tin is just sitting there. I mean, usually in Galacticraft, we would have used all the tin and all the copper and stuff. But no, we still have copper and tin. I mean, I've used a bit of copper, I know I have. I just don't remember what I've used it for. Probably, like, motors. That's what I think I would have used it for. And now it's time for the magic part. I mean, cyclic is all about the magic, you know? Cyclic. Just magic. You know? Now, you may notice there's one slight issue with these. They aren't stacked, which is this is what's really good about the item stacker. Or no, the block placer. You see, when you shove any item in there, it will just become a stack, even if it's unstackable. So that means you can have, like, duplicating items. So, like, I could probably duplicate pressure tanks using a spacesuit. That's not the only thing that's good, but, like, yeah, we'll go ahead and do a demonstration with, like, this and that and then this. I wish I could throw another backpack in there. I could probably do it with this one, but I don't think that works. So, yeah, you throw one on the ground, you pick it up, and then you have those items that you threw in there, but you still have the items you threw in there. They're just in here now. Now, the good thing is that I don't think there's anything it cannot stack. You can shove anything into this machine, and it will stack it. This is where it gets interesting, because we now have 3 data storage units. And you know what data storage units can do? They can store data. So technically, we can multiply our data by 3. Interesting, right? Well, we can do more than just that. 36 data storage units now in stacks of 9. This stuff is gonna get out of hand pretty quickly if we keep going, so I don't know that we need any more. I think that should be a decent supply of them. All I need is to stack all of them now, because now we'll be able to store all the data in these. Oh crap, I just threw in Earth chip. But don't worry, because we can take out the Earth chip and then they stack themselves. So you have to be really careful when you take these out, not to drag them. Even the slightest bit will just throw them out of the stack, and it's very bad. I don't know if this is actually gonna work. There's a chance that we can only oh crap, we can only stick one in there. Did I drag it? Never mind. Oh, it won't let us store it to chip. It really won't let us store this to the chip. It was at this point that I realized it was not meant to be. Or was it? Because I still hadn't tried the IO bus. Now, for those of you wondering, is there a way I can actually duplicate distance data? And the answer is yes, I can. I can just throw one of these on the ground, and we have more distance data. I love this. Now, believe it or not, I have 150 distance data. Chips. Okay, we unstacked one of them, that's fine, that's fine. what you can do with these is throw them in a data bus. And you really want to shift click these. Oh, what the heck is this? What the heck? What on earth? It deleted the distance data off of them. Interesting. I've never... I don't understand. What is this? Now we're gonna try to put 35 chips back in there, just because I want to see what happens. If it can actually take the... Okay, there we go. We have 940 distance data. But the data's back. We have duplicated data. What? It's magic. It's magic. It just keeps duplicating itself and then deleting itself and then... Oh, we have unlimited data now. This is amazing. We have duplicated data here. We have an unlimited source. It's like... Just like... I don't even know what we're gonna do with all this data. I'm actually trying to get all the chips to become data chips, but only half of them are becoming data chips. See, this one's a data chip, because it was the one after the one that didn't have anything in it. See, this one's not going to be a data chip, but this one is going to be a data chip. And I think we can just keep the cycle going forever and ever and ever and have unlimited data. Alright, now I did actually die from jumping off this tower once, so I'm a little bit scared. Not really, but I did die from it, so... Oh, okay. Yeah, it's because I had my spacesuit on and I didn't have a jetpack on and I just jumped off like... Oh yeah, I have a jetpack and some bouncy boots on. I'm perfectly safe. Well, actually, no, that's not what happened. I just hit the ground like a rock and then exploded. Not very fun. Not very good. So yeah, this is the asteroid chip we're working with here. And you may be asking what I'm doing with this data. I'm just shoving it in there. I'm just gonna shove the data in there. Boom. The data just duplicated itself again. It duplicated itself again. I only have one composition scanner, so I'm gonna have to do this once. Let the duplication commence. Ha! Oh. I have no idea why it does this. It's just so amazing. It's just great. It's just a great thing that it just manages to make infinite amounts of the same data over and over and over. Okay, that's it. I'm tired of waiting for this thing to go. You know, I usually have the patience to do these things, but I don't have much time today. I have, like, 2 hours to edit the video after this. So, yeah. And then I have to be ready to go. We're gonna duplicate this chip, but send one back down to Earth, and then do interesting things with the other one. Okay, here we go. Throw this into this. Throw it on the ground. We have 2 of the same chips now. That should not be possible. But it gets better, because apparently these are stackable. So... you should not be able to get 2 of the same asteroid chip. This will allow us to go mining at ridiculous amounts, and do a ridiculous amount of things with the chips. You should only be able to get 1 of them. Unless you throw it into a satellite thing, but I don't think that works for asteroid chips, because you should only be able to go mining it once, as far as I'm aware. So there's definitely a balance here that I've just broken, and it's now unbalanced in my favor, because we just duplicated the chip. We now have 64 of the same asteroid chip. Oh crap, it's throwing those in there. No. Yeah, so I guess we're gonna launch an asteroid mining mission now. Let's just drop one of those in the guidance computer and see what happens. Give it a bit of fuel. Yeah. I forgot I had my jetpack on, so I thought I was about to just die there. So yeah, now that I have these powers, will I be using these in a way that's bad? Well, I'm only gonna use them for this. Oh look, it's a solar eclipse. It's gonna be a solar eclipse today. Okay, we'll wait for that. But I'm just gonna be using them for the data, and absolutely nothing else is allowed to go. And it is mining, so good. We have just succeeded at sending another mining mission off into space. If you guys have enjoyed today's episode where we did a bit of duplication and strange things to the data, I have no idea how that even worked. But, you know, we did some strange things, so if you guys have enjoyed today's episode, please consider liking and subscribing. If you guys got any comments, questions, or suggestions, leave them down below. I will see you all next time where we nuke the moon. No, I'm joking. I don't actually have the stuff for that. We could totally do that, though. We should definitely do that. Put that on the objective board, okay?